Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, but especially rising sign. Welcome to July 2023. Look for some really positive financial developments regarding your money and career space. It's going to be some changes, but all good in the month of July, as well as some interesting developments with your larger groups of belonging and social groups and greater financial gain as well from your career. So it's going to be quite a positive month for you, and it will feel good. You will enjoy this. So let's talk about how that looks. If you're new to my channel, my name is Lori Lothian. I'm using the whole sign house system. I'm a Western tropical zodiac astrologer. And if you're new to my channel, after you watch this video, hit the like button and subscribe if my content appeals to you. I have a big promotion during the month of July. It basically starts on June 21st, ends on August 1st. It's my yearly big drive to increase my subscribers by giving away a free gift. Subscribers to my newsletter. And it's my Cosmic Moonshine newsletter that comes out weekly and gives you the forecast written by me ahead of the curve before anyone gets any content. You get this look at the sky a week ahead, and it's written for you. And my Cosmic Moonshine newsletter subscribers also get this every year, free access to my 2023 All Signs bundle. It's 12 videos times 60 minutes forecast for each sign for 2023. There are 6 months left in the year. You may as well grab it and enjoy the last 6 months for free. It's normally $47 for the bundle. You get it for nothing just for signing up for my newsletter. You don't like my newsletter, quit, and that's no harm done. Okay, so you're going to subscribe anytime. So let's get rolling and talk about the sky for Libra. You know, it's a good month for you because Venus, the Lord of your sign, is going to spend a lot of time in Leo, and that's going to be really great. But before we get to that part of the sky, for every single video I'm doing today, I'm recording for my Patreon community on June the 20th, and you guys get it a little bit later. I'm talking about the nodes of fate as they move in on July the 18th to the Libra and Aries axis, while at the same time forming a square to Pluto at 29 Capricorn. This becomes a Pluto at the bending of the nodes of fate. Doesn't that sound dramatic? It does to me. And it will be important for you because you are one of the signs that gets the most intensity from this because you are a cardinal sign. Basically, the node of fate at 29, North Node 29 Aries, South Node 29 Libra, squares Pluto at 29 Cap. That's Pluto in your 4th house of home, property, land, legacy, wealth, real estate, mother and homeland, and ancestral line stuff. And that has been happening since 2008, that Pluto's transformed your 4th house. Go watch my Pluto videos for, Pluto and Aquarius and all of that to learn more about what you've been through. But this is the last ending point. You got a little bit more time with Pluto here in the fall of 2024, but you're just about done. And at this time, we got it's not seen since 1764 square to the nodes of fate in critical and heretic degrees in your 7th and 1st house. No two ways about it. July the 18th through to maybe the end of August, some super intense energy in significant business and love partnerships, and the word home, property, land, and real estate, and domestic life. It can be a critical turning point in an existing relationship. It can be a grinding and intense turning point regarding where you live as it connects to matters of love and legal matters and business matters and work matters as well, contractual agreements. You could get hired for a job that transforms your home because you have to move to a new place or a new country even, or you could have tension with your partner in love or business during this July 18th, the end of August timeframe. So just be aware of that. You'll start to feel that tension after July the 18th. I've got videos about this on my playlist, especially one that just came out. Just go check out my regular playlist for all signs. All of these things are already out in on my channel for all signs. Moving forward, however, because you're just about to enter a nodal cycle of the South Node through the house of you and the focus on the 7th house, a lot of you will be up-leveling and changing your marriage structures, getting engaged, moving into new relationships, or having turbulence and change in existing love relationships over the next year and a half. That's the new eclipse cycle and changing your identity and letting go of an old sense of self. That said, the month of July is kind of a soft touch because Venus is the Lord of you and she's doing a lot of interesting things this month. We're going to go a chronological story through the month. Okay, we're going to take it step by step, but we will be talking a bit about Venus. Now, first of all, at the beginning of the month, on July the 1st, Mercury will go into the heart of the sun, July 1st, 2nd, at 9 degrees of Cancer in the house of your career space. And this is about negotiations, contracts, agreements, and deals anyway, because Mercury is up there with Juno. And a lot of you are making some super deals around your work and career energy. Sorry about that. My neck is like sore after doing so many videos back to back. And in this time frame, you guys will experience some kind of perhaps Cazimi, July 1st to 2nd, in synchronicity, divine download, or a super fortunate event regarding contracts of agreements, discussions, negotiations, and deals regarding your work situation. At the same time this is happening, this Cazimi of the Sun joined with Mercury will form a trine to Saturn in the sign of Pisces and a sextile to Jupiter in the sign of Taurus. What this means for you is this. Oh, am I talking too fast? Hit the slow down speed button on YouTube. Don't complain about me talking fast. You can listen slower. What this means for you is that there's a monetary glow up and a work glow up. Something to do with work and health routines, maybe, or tenancies and leases, or property and real estate is connecting to money and money opportunities, including inheritances, including legacy wealth from your family of origin. Some of you will receive notice that you're going to receive money from someone in your family, either by inheritance or just bequeathment or endowment or something like that, perhaps around July 1st and 2nd, because of the way the sky is lining up in your favor, or a stock takes off and you get to take the money off the table. It lightens your health load or your workload. Certainly for a lot of you, though, you get a severance package from a current job. You could get a chance to have a signing bonus from a new job. Those are all possibilities July 1st, 2nd, or 3rd as well. Even into 2 weeks after, because Mercury in the heart of the sun must become visible again before maybe he can dispense the good news. Moving forward, Venus is the Lord of your sign. You're a Libra being, and she will square Uranus, which is tension but surprise, excitement in money and love on July 2nd, but also August 9th and September 29th. Give or take a few days. This is July 2nd's first pass of a 3-part story. Venus in Leo is in your house of good spirit. This is a place where you can have windfalls, pennies from heaven, favors from friends, great social time, lots of fun going on here for you, by the way, June, July, August, September, because it makes you very sociable, very charismatic, and your friendship circles are expanding, and your joy and fun and friendship is really happening here. But during this time of July 2nd, when Venus squares Uranus, there's this shock and jolt about money or secrets. A secret is revealed from a friend to you. You're, oh my God, or some money situation to do with 8th house chunky money erupts out of the blue. Jupiter's there to make it positive and benefic though. And you're a little bit surprised then, like, what is this? You say to yourself on July the 2nd or 3rd. And yet it's going to likely be positive because Jupiter in the 8th house and Venus in the 11th, especially a lucky house like the 11th, can mean it's a positive money or love surprise, secret, or revelation. Or a stock pops and you get some unexpected windfall or pennies from heaven. So it takes a long time to unfold all the way. Remember that August the 9th and September 29th are interconnected. July 7th to the 10th, Mercury sextiles that same Uranus in your 8th house of chunky money, but Mercury's moving through your work house and career reputation space. So the 7th to the 10th, you got the job, you got an upgrade, you got a praise, you got a promotion, you got news of a new job you should apply for, and you're excited. All that energy is going on, very big time, 7th to the 10th of July. Then on July the 11th and July the 10th, 2 planets are changing signs. First, Mercury goes into Leo on July the 11th, and he'll be there until the 29th. This means he's joining Venus. Mercury loves to socialize. Venus is play, joy, and pleasure. You're having a lot of fun, July 11th to 29th, in your social life, groups of friends, and expanding them and enjoying them greatly. This also can bring you some very good money news and excitement around some kind of financial windfall or greater gains in your career, such as a raise or promotion. During that time, July 11th to the 29th, as Mercury is moving through here, any kind of older sibling news can be very beneficial or positive because the 11th rules the elder sibling. And you may have some positive benefits coming to you through an elder sibling if you have an elder sibling. On July the 10th, Mars will move into the sign of Virgo. where he will spend 6 weeks. He was with Venus in Leo in your 11th house. You may have had some difficulty, fights, and disagreements with friends and social circles. That's all over starting on July the 10th. And as he moves into Virgo, he's in a very hidden house. This is where you decide to cut away and sever those addictions, self-undoing, self-sabotaging bad habits, or take a trip to a foreign country, or start to generate a new direction in your life that involves revenue and earnings from a foreign land, or with a foreign business or foreign business partners or whatever, customers. As this transit happens, so a lot of you might want to ditch for a ashram, a getaway, some solitude, some kind of time of vision questing or something like that. And that could be very much the case starting on July 10th, add 6 weeks. Or you may travel to see someone in a foreign country. Now, Mars, as he's going into Virgo, will by July 18th to the 22nd form a tension aspect called an opposition to Saturn across 180 degrees across the way in your 6th house. Saturn will be in that 6th house, giving you a lot of intensity until 2026, like trying to help you stabilize debt, karmic and otherwise, help you deal with pets that are elderly, help you find a long-lasting rental place to rent out or lease for yourself or be a landlord thereof. Saturn here will also take you to task on foundational changes to your health routines so that you cannot be sick, especially regarding issues with your feet, Libras. And so as Saturn is going through this part of your sky, there's this moment of drum roll tension, July 18th to 26th, around 6 degrees of Virgo, and 6 degrees of Pisces in the 6-12 axis. Certainly it's good for getting rid of an addiction. Mars would say, quit the vape, quit the cigarettes, quit the gluten, quit the Netflix binging yesterday already. And then Saturn is sort of like stable, let's go slow. It's a parking brake, gas pedal vibe. It can increase your frustration. Like you want to get away from some kind of situation at work, Saturn in the 6th, a gnarly boss, and you want to take a trip to a foreign land, but you don't have time yet. Or, you want to quit that bad habit, but Saturn is saying you have to go slow and you just want to cold turkey it. So there's this tension going on July 18th to the 22nd. On July 22nd to the, retrograde. Venus will retrograde on July 22nd, and from July 22nd to 25th, there's some bit of tension in the sky as well. So Venus retrogrades on July 22nd to September the 4th. You'll go back, first of all, friends you haven't heard from in a dog's age will come out of the woodwork. Go back to June through October of 2015 and remember what happened then. You may have some kind of new direction in how you make great gains in your career, and you may revise some of the ways that you think that your dreams and wishes for your life should play out as you look for a more serious level of enjoyment, not just pleasure, but deeper satisfaction. And that retrograde can help you define what that looks like. Or there's a financial pullback in the great gains from your career. Maybe you're going to take a vacation, not make so much money. And that's happening, as I said, July 22nd to September the 4th. And as this retrograde happens, you may also find yourself rejoining groups of belonging that you had left, or going back to old groups of collections, my Kirtan group, my yoga group, whatever, and coming back into the fold, so to speak. An elder sibling can also come back from the past, especially if it's female, to communicate with you. I have a weird whistling sound there. July 22 to 25, however, the tension in the sky is Mercury in Leo. Note Venus is there too, retrograding, and squaring Uranus. And Uranus is in the 8th house of that chunky money, secrets, etc. So a lot of things can look like a spilled secret that brings a great deal of upset with an existing friendship. It can look like some money tension regarding large groups of belonging and friendships, or some tension regarding your career gains as it applies to your longer term financial strategy. And that energy on July 22 to 25, it surprises you. You don't expect it. And then on July 27th, you'll probably find the happy ending because Venus will join with Mercury as she retrogrades at 28 Leo into Mercury, and the two of them are conjunct. And that 28 Leo conjunction will really be beneficial for any Libra rising in the 20 to 29 degrees of Libra, or Sun and Moon in the 20 to 29 degrees of Libra. So that can say at the end of the day, a deal is sealed, a conversation happens, everyone creates peace and harmony, all things work out for the best. So I hope that you enjoyed that, Libra. Don't forget to jump on my Cosmic Moonshine bandwagon, get the All Signs 23 bundle. That's 60 minutes times 12 videos for free if you sign up for my newsletter before August the 1st. I hope to see you on the other side of that in my private community, either on Patreon or in my newsletter. And everything you need to know about me, of course, is in the description box below, including how to sign up for my newsletter. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys on my next video. Don't forget to like and to subscribe.